Hello everyone, this is a Steven Universe theory video on how strong is Jasper. And no worry all you people that are probably expecting the Alexandrite one, I'm doing individual single characters for a bit because I'm kind of getting tired of doing the fusion ones because they take a while to record, and since Alexandrite is comprised of 3 people, or well technically 4 in this case, it's gonna be bit of work, and I kind of want to prepare myself for that and give myself a little bit of break. But anyway, this one is going to be on Jasper, and Jasper is well known to be very, very powerful. She popped right out of the beta kindergarten, being the literal perfect quartz as told by Peridot, or at least that like her carving or her hole was perfect or anything like that, but still she's a very, very developed quartz and very, very strong and just pretty much the ultimate one. So she has that on her side, so a lot of things are a bit better for her, such as like strength, speed, and maybe intelligence, I guess, but I'm not sure about that. Her strength, yeah, she is very strong, which I'll just skip into her weapon. I guess you could call it a weapon, but her weapon question mark, her crash helmet, if I'm right, that's what it's called, the her helmet that she uses, very strong. It's strong as Garnet's gauntlets for that matter, so that itself can probably give you an idea on how dense or hard that thing is. Not only that, if she uses enough force, she can poof a gem. Now, I'm not saying that, she could just go around headbutting gems. I'm pretty sure they need to be weakened, or depending on the gem, they can be poofed like that. With Amethyst, she was pretty much beaten down and just not able to fight so much anymore, and then she was poofed. Because I don't think Jasper would just, not fight at all and then just headbutt her, and that was the fight. I'm not sure about that. But, next would be her incredible spin dash. She has, so far out of the 2 spin dashes that we've seen, are there 2? Yeah, the 2 spin dashes that we've seen, she has the best one. The other one would be Amethyst, but, Amethyst being who she is so much, not the best quartz. Her spin dash is not as powerful as Jasper's, but as again, Jasper is the ultimate quartz, so that gives her a bit of an advantage. Her spin dash is really powerful. She has 2 modes or versions to it that I've seen. She has the regular one where she's just rolling around or whatever. You could see on screen it destroyed Amethyst, and surprised how fast she was able to still use the spin dash, because nobody really gets hit by Amethyst's spin dash besides creatures that are legit just brain dead, so gem mutants or anything else. No one's really gotten hit by those. Amethyst spin dash. Jasper's, on the other hand, is really powerful, and the other mode to it, or other version, is the charged one, where she charges up, then dashes, or she can also spin dash still, and really powerful. It can go through obstacles. It pushed Garnet all the way down into I want to say the 2nd level, or the basement, quote unquote, on Peridot's ship where the core was. It pushed Garnet all the way down there. And I want to say that's probably Jasper's strongest attack, because that I can also tell by her face when Garnet tossed her up there, she was starting to get serious. And then later on in the fight, she was using it more and more, and she was crashing and using it a lot more. And then the one big thing that I've noticed for Jasper, I've even talked about this on one of my older videos on how strong or who's the strongest gem, and one thing I did highlight Jasper was her incredible and very, very powerful endurance. She has top-notch endurance. Now that just might be because she's a quartz, and also help the fact that she's the ultimate quartz, or one of the best ones out there. She can take a beating with no problem whatsoever. The only thing that pretty much stopped her was corruption. And now granted, I want to say that Smoky Quartz still would have beaten her if it wasn't for the corruption, but still, it pretty much took corruption to stop Jasper so much, because she took all of Amethyst's strongest attacks, and even just Amethyst's strongest attack entirely, and just wasn't even knocked down by it so much. She could keep up with Garnet, she got punched left and right. Her visor broke, got thrown through glass, if not stronger than glass. The material of it got electrocuted. Then that core exploded. Then the ship exploded. Then the ship crash landed back into Earth. Then the ship exploded. All the gems had to been shielded by Steven, and they survived that, just barely. Jasper had nothing, and she was still standing, barely. she was kind of crawling by that point in the way, but she was, still alive so much. She wasn't poofed or shattered, anything like that. She was still intact. That is amazing. And then after that, we see that she can take a beating from Smoky Quartz's yo-yo with no problem, and Tornado, and just gravity itself. So that gives you an idea on just how strong Jasper is. So yeah, Jasper's endurance is no real joke, and there's not too much that I could go over so much when it comes to Jasper. I mean, yeah, she could technically fuse with other gems if she really tries to, because she forced, 2 gem fusions, or just 1 gem fusion with, a corruption gem, and then that kind of made her the way that she is right now, all corrupted and stuff, at the moment at least. And the only other thing I could also say is that I want to say that she is pretty smart, because she was there at the first war, or the first battle, or whatever. She was just there for a while during the war, and she said, oh, I've seen some of your tactics, I respect them, or whatever. And it kind of gives you the idea that, oh, okay, so Jasper, she's a veteran, so she knows how war and fighting goes so much. So she probably has some, military or gem tactics in her head that she could use during a fight or a battle. We don't really see her use those so much, but whatever. That's just how it is when it comes to this. So yeah, just to recap, Jasper, very, very powerful gem. She's the ultimate quartz, or at least that's how they say that she is, because she had the perfect hole when she came out of the kindergarten, the beta kindergarten for that matter. She was the perfect one compared to all the rest of the people that came from that kindergarten part. She has an amazing spin dash, the best one that we've seen so far out of the 2 compared to Amethyst. It can charge up, or it can just still be normal and still do quite a bit of damage. Super strength, really super strength, and I wouldn't say that, it's as strong as, Suolite or something, but I want to say it's probably as strong as Opal. That might be a little far-fetched, but that's just how I see it, in a way, because she lifted up, what was that, the gem mutant monster, or whatever? She lifted that up with no problem. She just grabbed it and then just slammed it back down. Twice, actually, if I'm right, within just 2 episodes. So, there's that. She's pretty smart, or at least that's how I see it. She's got military tactics. She knows how to fight, whatever. I keep saying whatever. I'm sorry about that. Her endurance, that's the biggest one to me. She can take a beating with no problem and still choose to fight. Might not be the best option for her, but she'll still choose to fight until she's, shattered or poofed or whatever. Damn it! And then her crash helmet, she has that. It's as strong as Garnet's Gauntlet, and it can poof a gem if she headbutts hard enough, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Jasper. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'll try to answer them the best I can. One Johnny Phantom for the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Until then, bye.